Hey foodies! Welcome back to our channel guys. So, as you saw from the thumbnail and the title, today's recipe is egg dum biryani. So don't get scared guys, really this recipe is very simple to make, and if you watch this video till the end, you'll realize how easy it is to make a dum biryani, and we'll make sure that you will be able to make this recipe in the most easiest way at your homes too. So today we have a very happy news to share with you guys. Get Set and Cook with Pratima and Chandana is 1 month old on YouTube. We have none other than you guys to thank you for that. So we are so grateful for all of your support, and we are so happy that we are 1 month old guys. Thank you so much. So without any further ado, let's get started with today's recipe. These are the ingredients that you'll need to make egg dum biryani. So I have taken India Gate basmati rice. You can take any other basmati rice of your choice, or if you don't have basmati rice, you can make it with ordinary rice as well. About 8 hard-boiled eggs, 1 cup of tomato, 1 cup of pudina or mint leaves, half a cup of coriander, about 6 green chilies, some oil and desi ghee, 1 cup of sliced onion, garam masala, dhania powder, ginger and garlic paste, some salt, red chili powder. These are the spices that I've taken here. I've taken 2 separate sets of spices, one to cook the rice and one for our biryani. So let's get started guys. Before we start, I've taken about 3 large onions and have sliced them up and nicely fried them until golden brown. Your biryani gets its main taste from these onions, so make sure you don't skip this step if you want the best biryani. Now, I've taken a big kadai or a vessel and I'm pouring about 5 to 6 tablespoons of oil into it. To this I'm adding 2 to 3 tablespoons of ghee. Ghee gives a good flavor to your biryanis, so make sure you add it. I've taken different spices here: cinnamon cloves, ananas flower, Marathi mogu, that's wild cardamom. Make sure you add only half of it because it has an intense flavor. Some stone flower and bay leaves and sauf. I'm adding all these spices in and letting them cook for about 10 seconds. If you don't have all this, you can add in the spices that you have. Now, I'm going to take our hard-boiled eggs and make small slits in them, so that when we fry them, they can absorb salt, chili powder and the masalas well. Guys, I'm adding about 1 teaspoon of red chili powder into the same mixture and about 1 teaspoon of salt. Now separately, you can fry your eggs as well. Many people fry the eggs separately, but we like to do this so that the eggs also can get infused with the masalas. Try this method out guys. To this I'm also adding about 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. Give these a gentle stir, and while these cook on sim for about 3 to 4 minutes, let's see how we can cook our rice for this dum biryani. I've taken a big vessel here and I've added about 3/4 of the vessel with water. To this, once the water comes to a boil, I'm adding in the spices that we took. Also adding about 2 tablespoons of mint leaves, about 1 tablespoon of coriander, some oil and some salt guys. If you need to know what spices I've added to the water mixture, you can check the description box below. You need to add in the salt for the water consistency. Like, you need to add in quite a lot of salt, and when you taste this water, it should feel like you're drinking some kind of a soup. You should not see how much rice you have taken and add salt according to your rice, but instead add salt to the water So when the rice cooks in that water, it absorbs good amount of salt, guys. Now letting that cook, and in the meanwhile taking out our eggs. Let them sit, guys. We'll get started with the next process. To the same mixture, I'm adding about 2 medium-sized onions that I've sliced up and giving it a good mix. Also adding about 6 to 7 green chilies that I have slit longitudinally. To this I'm adding about 2 teaspoons of ginger garlic paste, guys. Cook all of this until the raw flavors of the ginger and garlic goes. And once it's cooked for about 3 to 4 minutes, I'm adding about 3 medium-sized tomatoes that I have chopped nicely. Let all of this cook in medium-low flame. Add in about half a cup of coriander and about 1 cup of mint leaves. Mint leaves gives the best flavor to your palaws and biryanis, so please don't skip this step to get that good biryani taste. In the meanwhile, I'm just showing you that our rice is cooking here. You don't want to cook the rice all the way through. You just have to cook it about 70%, guys. Make sure of that. Now to this sabzi mixture, I'm also adding about 2 teaspoons of salt. You can add salt according to your taste requirements. Also adding about 1 teaspoon of garam masala, guys. Next, about 2 teaspoons of dhania powder. Add that in, and also add in about 2 teaspoons of red chili powder. Trust me, guys, this recipe is very simple to make. Once you watch it till the end, you'll be surprised to know how simple it is to make this. So please keep watching. Now I've taken 1 handful of fried onion and crushed it in and added that also. Add 1 cup of curd, guys. Curd gives nice marination to our biryani. So as you can see here, the rice is about 70% cooked, and turn off the heat at this moment and take out the rice, okay? Before that, we're adding in our eggs and spreading them evenly around. Strain the rice, and once all the water is strained out, add this rice into your biryani vessel. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please consider subscribing, guys. We're posting really yummy recipes, and the speciality of our recipes is that even the most difficult recipes will show it in a very easy way. So even for beginners or for people who have been cooking for a while, you'll learn a new way how to make it in a more easier way. So make sure you're going to subscribe to our channel, like our videos, share it with your loved ones, and comment below if you like the recipe. Please try this out, guys. I'm sure you'll love it. So after I've added the rice in, I've added all the fried onions that I had taken earlier, some mint and some coriander. To this I'm adding about 2 to 3 tablespoons of ghee. Add ghee, guys, it will taste really good. Now I've taken a pan, let it heat for about 5 to 6 minutes on high heat, and then I've placed this biryani vessel on that. Keep the flame on low. After covering the biryani vessel with a lid, the same water that we had taken earlier to cook the rice in, I've kept that on top so that some heat will enter the vessel from top as well. It's very easy, you don't need to put any chapati dough or anything to make dum, guys. This much is only enough, trust me. If you have a lid that covers well, you're done. Now after like 10 minutes on low heat cooking, if you take out the vessel, this is how it should look. Look at how beautiful it looks, guys. Look at how nicely each and every grain of rice is visible. Yes, look at this, guys. So yummy. It was so good, and I really hope you guys try it out. Now a pro tip, if you take a spoon and mix the biryani, you'll tend to break the rice and the eggs. So toss the biryani in the vessel to make sure you avoid any breakage of rice or eggs, guys. After you have tossed it, you can serve it up. Here I'm serving the biryani that we just made. It looks really good, guys. Trust me, it tastes even better. I really hope you guys try this recipe out, and please let us know in the comment section how it came out and if you liked it. And let us know if you want us to make any recipe that you like. We'll definitely make it and post it here, guys. And please subscribe to our channel and show us some support. We're so happy that we are 1 month old on YouTube. You can serve it up with some raita, some lemon and some onions, guys. It tastes really good, so I hope you'll give this a try. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll be back with more videos.